Hello Poppets! Oh, welcome back to my channel. Today is just, I'm not in frame, hang on. I'm chopping off, mid-off. I'm just gonna crouch, it's fine. Hang on, I've got an idea. That's better, I just thought on my knees then, I thought, nah, not gonna happen. Today, guys, it's nostalgia day, alright? Today I am showing my age. You saw the thumbnail, this is vintage toys. These are probably in a museum somewhere. I know that quite a lot of these, if not most of them, are worth money, but I will never get rid of them. Not only that, I've got them all in front of me. There's so many. The thumbnail doesn't even show everything because I couldn't fit them all in. Okay. But I know that some of them have got missing pieces, which I do believe are in the house somewhere. But yeah. So I've wanted to do this video for a good while now because Polly Pockets was something I played with a lot when I was little, along with my little sister. I do have some of my little sister's collection here too. If I can remember which ones are mine and which ones are my little sister's, I will let you know as I go along. But at this moment in time, looking at them, I don't know. I know definitely 2 of them are mine. More than that. That was my knee. I'm getting old. I'm really showing my age in this video. But these are all Polly Pockets from the 1990s. I'm old. And I can't part with them. I played with them forever. Like absolutely forever. Until obviously I was at an age where I didn't want to play with them anymore. Mum and Dad luckily didn't get rid of them. They were in the loft. And then for some reason they were brought down out of the loft. It must have been this way round because my son has, neither of my children have been in the loft at my mum and dad's, but my oldest, he's now 15. When he was really little, he came across my Polly Pockets and he fell in love with them because they're play toys, aren't they? They're figures and houses, and let's face it, Polly Pocket back then was so detailed, even down to each tiny little figure, and I mean tiny. If you haven't seen Polly Pockets or you really can't remember, they are so tiny and you're going to see the lot. Really can't wait to show you. But yeah, he took a real big interest in it. So my mum and dad said, do you want to take them home? And I was like, well, yeah, I do, because it'd be cool because I get to play with them again. So yeah, me and my oldest had real fun playing with these. And then when my youngest was born and not swallowing things, putting things in his mouth, he then decided to play decided that he wanted to play with them as well. So I got to play with them all over again. Now they're too old, and I will keep them for the grandchildren. They will I will play with them again. All right, I mean, if I play with them, it's fine, isn't it? No one's going to know. Well, you guys are going to know. It's not going to work. We're going to have to wait for grandkids, aren't we? Not that I'm wishing that upon myself just yet, because I'm only 35. Yeah, I've wanted to do this video for a while now, but it was a big job getting everything cleaned. And every single figure was in a box, like this box, instead of in their houses, so that I knew everything was safe in this box. Which, yes, didn't really work, did it? Because there are some around the house somewhere. But I will find them. I will find them. But yeah, so I had to go through the box and get all the figures out, put them in their right houses, which has been a struggle. But it was, to be fair, so much fun to do that. The nostalgia, everything, I've absolutely loved it. But what prompted me to do this video right now is I've seen the Polly Pockets that are in Tesco. There'll be other places as well, obviously, but I was in Tesco and I saw the new Polly Pockets. They're cute, don't get me wrong, they are cute, but they're not the original Polly Pockets. I'm sorry. The figures, no, they're not Polly Pockets in my eyes. They are, obviously, because they're called that, but they're not. 1990s Polly Pockets are, yeah. But as I go along and everything, showing you everything, tell me if you had any of these ones. Tell me which ones that you had that I haven't got. I'm excited to know that I've got lots, but there's definitely not all the Polly Pockets that were out there in 1990s. And I have been on eBay since going through all my Polly Pockets, get them all out ready for this video, to have a look, see what there was. And there are so many that I wished I'd had as well with the collection. But people are selling them really expensive because obviously they're classed as a vintage toy now. They're an antique, they're old. They should be in a museum, apparently. So if you want to see my vintage Polly Pocket collection from the 1990s, then keep on watching. And if this is the first time you've seen this, please hello and welcome to my channel. If you I don't even know what to say. I'm Harry Potter, but I do a lot of other things as well now. So if you love a mishmash channel, do you know what? Just subscribe. And then if you don't like me, unsubscribe later, because there's no strings attached once you've subscribed and it's free. So just, or don't just watch this video and move on. You don't have to subscribe at all. Anyway, but please do. Every little helps and all that. Also, a massive thank you to my channel members. You guys are amazing, and I'm excited. Let's do this. So this is the first one that we're going to be talking about. This was 100% mine, and this was one that got played with massively. If you don't recognise it, this is Snow White's cottage, and I'm going to now open it up and we're going to go have a look inside. I'm so excited to show you. There's no figures in there yet, but there are figures. And all the figures are included in this one. So yeah, all 7 dwarfs, everything, yes. Now at the top here, obviously this lays out flat, but you have got all the 7 dwarfs beds up here, and it does, if you can see, it says Doc there and Grumpy there. It does have actually all the names on, and I think the one hidden behind this bed here, this one's Happy's bed. But yeah, so we've got the bed section. Now you see these little red things that are dotted about. They do light up. This is a light switch, but we can get new batteries in it by the looks of things. I might have to test that out, but it does light up, which is really, really cool. So you've got the kitchen area. This, if you turn the barrel, that moves. So it's like they're dancing. So I remember playing with this. So I think I'd put Doc at the piano and get him to play that. I'd put Snow White and Dopey on there and get them to dance. We do have the witch, the nasty witch. I normally put her down here. Look at me remembering. It's like I played with it yesterday. I didn't, I promise. Oh, the tables and chairs around here, they do pull out, so you can sit everyone round perfectly and put them back, which is really, really cool. But obviously here we have Snow White. They're so tiny and cute. Let's plunk her in there. And then we have got Doc, Sleepy, Bashful, if we're going to focus on Bashful. Bashful is so shy, look. Doesn't even want to be focused on. Come on, Bashful. Here we've got Happy. My favourite is Dopey. I love Dopey, he's so cute. And then we've got Grumpy. I don't know why I did that voice. And we have got Sleepy, Sneezy, sorry. So yeah, all 7 dwarfs. We've got lots of little holes in the floor to put all the characters in. On the bridge as well, obviously at the piano, and then you've got all the beds. When I'd finished playing with this, I always remember putting all the 7 dwarfs in their beds. The witch I never moved. She just stays by the axe. I don't know why, she just guards the axe. And even a little pot that hangs on the fire, it does come off. But I always tried to look after my toys when I was little. Look, Snow White and the 7 dwarfs, this was my favourite. This was my favourite, but I'm going to get the next one ready and show you the next one. I'm now going to show you one of the smaller Polly Pockets. These were obviously the ones that you could travel around with. This was my little sister's. I do remember this being hers, and I didn't think the figure was with it, but I did find her, so this is all intact too. This is actually a favourite of mine. I mean, look at that big red gem there. It's gorgeous. Let's open her up. Here we go, guys. So, oh, it's so cute. So we do have a little treasure box here that does fit in. Hold on. The lighting is so bad, I'm sorry. So this little treasure box does fit in there, like so. And then you've got all her cushions. Here's the little figure, bless her, with a little gem on her head. Little gem on her head, look. She's absolutely gorgeous. And I love her dress. So nice. But look at the detail in that. Honestly, Polly Pocket back in the day was just amazing, down to every detail, even in the smaller ones. But yeah, this is one that you could carry around and take around with you. It's gorgeous. This one has to be one of my favourite smaller Polly Pockets. Okay, so we're going to go to another smaller one. This was also my little sister's. This was really cute. I will explain everything. Let's open her up. Okay, so this, you put water in here, and when you squeeze this, water comes out of this hole here, like a fountain. Now, let me tell you, there is a little leaf boat that you can put them in. This is for babies. These are baby Polly Pockets. It's like water babies. So this is one baby, if it focuses. So we've got one baby here, And we have another baby here. Look how cute they are. I love them. Little leaf boat. This hammock was in the box. And I'm pretty sure it belongs this, but I could be wrong. There were more babies, but this is one of the ones where I can't find everything. But again, look at the detailing on every little leaf on the lily pad that we open. There is something. Some little chairs. This is meant to be a water slide, so lift it a bit and the babies can slide into the water. They've got a little home here. It's their little bed. Maybe there was only 2 babies. I thought there were more, but maybe there was only 2 babies actually, because there's 2 beds here by the looks of things, and obviously round this side there are 2 chairs. And then we've got like a little garden round this side that looks like it's supposed to have something, so maybe there is something missing. Yeah, this was Jamie's favourite because it involved water, and Jamie has always been one of my little water babies. Okay, this was mine, and we're going to have to lift it up a bit. This was mine. It was, again, like the Snow White one, this one did get played a lot with. The only problem with this is there's something that's supposed to be there and the other side. They're here. I can probably glue them back on, to be fair, but because obviously they were on here, they're going to get knocked off. They're going to get knocked off, so, but yeah, there's some little palm trees. But let me open this up and show you the full extent of this thing. Okay, so this is it fully open. Oh, no, wait. This is it fully open. I used to stick the genie in here all the time. Everyone's in there. I will get everyone out in a minute. Let's just show you around. Okay, so here we've got a little room with some lovely cushions up there. We've got a bed and some more cushions here. And this door does open, if I can get my finger in. My fingers aren't as small as they used to be. Little door there, going into a dressing room. Now this is where I always used to stand Jafar, and there's like this portal to hell, I used to call it. And then we've got, just look at the details, guys. It's absolutely amazing. That water fountain does come out to there. You just have to poke it in when you close it up. And then obviously we've got the grand hall, or whatever you want to call it. These doors, you open those, let me move that, that's the magic carpet, and it does attach to something, so you can put Aladdin and Jasmine on there, but there's something broke off. But watch. I used to put the genie in there, there's a little hole for him to stand in. Here's his little hidey spot. But that was the genie's room in my eyes. It probably wasn't, but I used to put the genie in there all the time. We've got like a seesaw down here, if you can remember the scene in Aladdin, and some pots and things, which they've got like little monkeys in or something, and you push something down on here and they like take it in turns popping out, but I can't remember what you do, really can't remember. And then in here, what have we got in here? I don't know if you can see, there is some treasure in there, but I don't think you can see because my finger's in the way, but if I move my finger it drops. So yeah, that is that. Let's show you the figures. I can't remember. Oh my days, what is the name? No, I can't remember. The bird's Iago. Oh, what's the tiger called? You're gonna have to let me know in the comments, guys. And then of course everybody's favourite, the genie, Jafar. There we go, it's focusing now. So we've got Jafar with his snake staff that hypnotises, and Iago on his shoulder. So small, but they're really good with the detail. Really, really good. We've got Jasmine in her dress. Again, the detail's really good. We've got Aladdin with his hands on his hip, meaning business. And then obviously Jasmine's father, the Sultan. And I did find this monkey in the box. Now, Abu is somebody that I can't find. Abu does belong in this. But I've got a feeling this monkey might not fit in with this. But also I didn't know where else to put him, and he fit better in here because there's a lot of like monkeys in like barrels and things. So I thought, well, we'll put the monkey in here. And then we've got a barrel here that I'm pretty sure belongs to this, but I'm also unsure. But yes, this is Aladdin's palace, and this got played with a lot. Okay, so as you can see here, we have got 3 exactly the same. So I'm just going to open one and show you what's inside. Oh, look at it. So we've got a bit of a disco going on. We've got a little balcony up here with a dressing room, which does come out so you can sit your little Polly Pocket in there. She is here in all her glory. She's looking very disco-y. I love her. We have a seating area here. Not quite sure what this is. Some sort of decoration. And then the stairs that go up into the disco room with a DJ booth back there. And then at the bottom we've got a pool with a lilo, a diving board, a little rug with a Walkman on it. A Walkman, guys, tape. She can lay in the sand. And then what do we have under here? Oh, we have a little crab under there. That's really cute. But yeah, again, it's another little one that is portable. Oh, sorry, I'm squishing your head. There you are there. Another portable one that you can carry around. So yeah, there's 3 of those. Okay, so these next 2 were mine and my sister's very first Polly Pockets. This one was mine, and I'm going to show you this one first. I used to wear this around my neck all the time. You can tell that I wore it a lot. All the gold, because this was gold. That's all rubbed off. But let's open her up. Ah. So you do have a picture frame where you can put your own picture. She's got a little chair and a little book on a desk there and a plant. And then there's a beach going on down here with a little lilo. And this little turtle does actually move. Oh, you can't see. I'm not very good at showing you. Hang on. He moves about in there. And this is the little Polly Pocket. And her face is no longer there. She is faceless because I used to play with her a lot. But yeah, that was my first Polly Pocket. And I'll show you my sister's. Again, you can put a little picture up there. And this is more of a bedroom sort of style. So you've got your stereo, speakers, books up here. And then there's a bed, a bit of a messy bedroom, which was my sister. I don't know how she is now. And then you've got like a record player down here and the lid goes down. And this is her again. Her face is no longer really there because, well, we both carried these around all the time, so they got a lot of play out of them. But yeah, they were our very first Polly Pockets. These were a favourite of ours. Obviously one was mine and one was my little sister's. You get a little key and a lock. I don't think, well, it doesn't actually work because you can just lift it, but this, oh, just look at it. It's so sparkly, it's unreal. But I'm gonna open the other one because there isn't a character in this one. I don't know where she is. Okay, so here is the little character. She's got like candy floss in her hand. She's really cute. She is actually a really, really tiny Polly Pocket, this one. And then inside we have an awful lot going on. We've got doors here that open, and inside is like a sweet shop. If you can see in there. Nice big ice cream. We've got a bed. We've got a bed, well, like a couch sort of thing. Wash basin and everything. Her bed, does this come out? Yes, it does. So you can get her in there, push her in. There's even decoration behind, look, with a window as well. And we just have a lot going on up here. And then down here, this opens up. It actually comes off now because the clasp is broken. But you have a little area to sit in and have a cup of tea. And there's, oh, there's some plates and things in there. And then inside, I think this ice cream actually, hang on. Yeah, the ice cream, you turn the ice cream and it moves that bed there. It's really cool. This was one that me and my sister did take out with us. And again, it is a portable one, so it fit nicely in a little bag when you're on your travels. Okay, can anyone guess what this is? I've given you a minute. It is the Mickey Mouse Fun House. Let's open her up. This was my sister's. I can't remember how you open it. Oh, I can. No, I can't. This side pulls out. The lid of this does come up. There we go. There we go. They're old. They get stuck now. The floor comes down. Like so. The fridge opens and closes. It's even got detail in the fridge door and in the fridge as well, which is really cool. So we've got a kitchen area. And then this opens up. We do have a well back here. And yeah, you've got the bedroom up here. Oh, little hidey spot. But we've got a bedroom up there with a dressing table, another dressing table, a lamp on a bed, on a table, the bed. That looks like one of them things that they can get dressed behind, a chair and some sort of little bush as well. And you've got a bookcase in the back there. And then downstairs we've got a telly, another hiding spot here. So you twizzle that round, it's like a bookcase or wardrobe and they can fit in there. And then you've got a cake and all these presents at the back of the cake. I don't know if you can see. There's some chairs around it, cushion for Pluto and some stairs. There's a picture of Mickey here, a picture of Mickey and Minnie there. Again, very, very detailed because Polly Pocket, that's what it was all about. Now the first one I'm going to show you figure-wise is our Minnie, but she unfortunately is broken. So yeah, I think over time, guys, these plastic figures do get brittle. Bless her. Here is Pluto. And then, correct me if I'm wrong, but this focus, this is Daisy Duck. I do believe this is Daisy Duck. And then, of course, none other than Donald Duck himself. Look at the paintwork, they're so tiny and the paintwork's really, really good on them. And then we've got Goofy. Again, he's so detailed. And then Mickey Mouse. Okay, so this was mine. Obviously, as you can tell, Beauty and the Beast. This is probably the most prettiest Polly Pocket. But yeah, this is probably one of my definite favourites for detail. And inside, oh, just look how detailed it is in there. It is absolutely gorgeous. Like, they've thought of everything. You've even got Cogsworth on the fireplace, Lumiere's on the piano down there, Mrs. Potts and Chip will be on the table. There's a lot going on in such a little piece. And then, of course, we have Beauty and the Beast. It is so nice. This did go a lot of places with me. My bag was basically full of all the little travel Polly Pockets. And while we're on the subject of Beauty and the Beast, this was my sister's Beauty and the Beast castle. And I'll open it up and show you before I show the figures. But this one does something special, and some of you may recognise this thing here. Okay, so at the top, we've got a hidey hole. One of the things I do love about Polly Pockets is they do have places you can hide people. There's plenty of balconies for them to stand on as well. Again, the detail's amazing. We've got Cogsworth on the fireplace at the back, if you can see. We've got the wardrobe, can't remember her name. Mrs. Potts and Chip are on the table. A lot of detail, and also we have the village as well and Belle's house over here. Now, Belle is there. You'll see her better in a minute. You ready? There she is. Now, when they brought these magnetic ones out, we were so excited. We think that they were the best thing ever. Really, really was. I mean, you often get, obviously, you're moving things, like there's a dancing thing there. Don't know what you have to move to get that to move. You often get things like that with Polly Pocket and hidey holes and things, but these magnet things were literally the best thing ever. But I'll just take you through the characters of this. So we do have a Lumiere. We have the Beast. We have the Beast before he was a beast. We have Gaston. Look at him, flexing them muscles. A little mouse. There is another little mouse that is purple, but I'm not quite sure where he is. And then, I can't remember the horse's name, but he does come with a carriage as well that sits on his back. How cute is that? But I do remember my sister playing with this a lot, especially because it was magnetic. But yeah, this was a definite favourite, and there's just, again, so much detail to it, and this is probably the biggest one. No, it isn't. There is two more that are quite big as well, but we'll get to those. Okay guys, so the next one I'm going to show you is another one of these magnetic ones. It does move. Oh, there we go. It's a bit stiff, but the only problem is I can't find the character to it. So, but you've seen the Beauty and the Beast one and how that works. But we have a house here, we have a bed, and the quilt does lift, just wait 1 second. The quilt does lift up when she goes near that, and also the fridge door, when she goes near that, that also opens as well. And then we've got a park and a lake here, a little pond, we've got some little swans, sorry. The park's there. And if you do sit somebody on the swing, when she goes near the swing, you can push them by keep knocking in back and forth to it. And also this here opens when she goes over there. And then we've got Polly's boutique here, and inside is a little shop, which is really cool. I did used to spend a lot of time playing with this. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you is this one. I'm not sure if there is a character inside, but as you can see, it is a crown shape. Let's have a look. Oh, there is a character inside. I don't know if it's the right one, but here is the character. She's really cute, not gonna lie. I like the blue. We've got up here her little bedroom, a little seating area with it. Looks like a dressing table down there. And then over here, this comes out. Oh, wow. Okay, that took me a second to figure out. So let me bring this round here. So there was probably a few characters to this originally, because you can put 2 people in there and it moves around here. Okay, not quite sure what this is, but this bit seems to swing over the chair. Not quite sure what that is and if it's actually meant to be there, but it is fixed onto there, so it must be. I haven't got a clue. But this one is a very cute, and this was my sister's, and I do remember her playing with this one a lot and having a lot of fun with it. But again, I know I keep saying it, they're so detailed. For such a small toy, they are very detailed, and there is a lot, you know, you can have, as a small child, hours of fun. Hours of fun with these. Hours of fun. And I will have put this or put a clip in at the beginning somewhere or writing on the screen. I have bought one of the newer Polly Pockets to show you as well. I will show you at the end. Okay, so these are the last 2 smaller ones that I'm going to show you. This does normally close, but there is something inside that I wanted to keep there because it took me a while to figure out which one it belonged to. Yeah, these are the 2 smaller ones, and then we do have 4 of the bigger ones that you will probably all, well, you will know and love, apart from one of them. But it is so cool, and like the Aladdin one and the Snow White's cottage, I had a lot of fun out of it, and I think I'm going to show you that one last because it is awesome. But anyway, so we have got a backpack here. Now there is this. It does come with one of the Polly Pockets, but I can't remember which one. I've shown you a few suitcases now. It belongs to one of them, but I don't know what. And you can stand a character at the top. I don't know why you'd want to stand a character at the top of the Eiffel Tower, but there we go. But yeah, we have an Eiffel Tower. But yeah, we've got a backpack here, and it comes with stickers that you can stick on yourself, like with the other suitcases that I didn't even mention about those before. So these were your travel Polly Pockets, and inside, how cool is that? It is really exotic in there, and you've got a little character here. Hang on, look at her, she's all ready to travel. She's got a little boat down there. It's very exotic, very colourful, and I can't remember whose this was. I can't remember, I think this might have been my sister's. Oh, what does this do? There's a button here. Oh, there's a button and it moves the boat. That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, so I've took the extra thing out just to close it to show you properly. Again, there's stickers on the case. Look at the gold coming off. You can fix that. I might try and fix that. But yeah, there's stickers all over. Don't know whose this one was. We've got something movable, as you can tell by that. Let's open it. That took quite a while to undo. Now, I don't know if I've got the right figure for this one, but there is a cute figure that I put in here. Looks like she's holding a flower, but I'm not really sure what she's holding, but she's cute, and I've put her in here just so that we've got a figure in there. This is the extra piece that was in there, so we have a bit of an focus. We have an artist that lives in this suitcase, and this does clip on down here. There we go. So inside at the bottom there, it looks like we've got a fountain, some grand stairs going up into the building. We've got some table and chairs and a flower statue or some sort. And then a statue at the back there of an angel with a harp. Very nice. And then inside, I now know if I can find the bit that moves. There it is. So you pull it out and it takes the lift up to the bedroom. So, and this opens up, if I remember rightly. I'm going to break it. No, it does open up. There we go. So we have got, obviously, just so much going on. Just have a look yourself. You can see what's there. Nice balcony up here too. This was my sister's. I'm actually realising now that she had more Polly Pockets than me. Actually, no. Because the next 3 out of the 4 I'm showing you were mine. No, they weren't. No, the next 2 and the other 2 were hers. She had more than me. That's so unfair. But I've got them all now. But yeah, this is really cute. Again, I do love these little case ones and the smaller Polly Pockets because you can take them out with you. The bigger ones, obviously, you can't. So yeah, I do like the little ones. Okay, I'm going to show you my sister's last 2 before I move on to my last 2. But does anybody remember Mulan? Let me get the figures out first. Mulan is definitely a favourite of mine. I can't remember the horse's name. That just shows how much of a favourite the film is. I haven't watched it for a long time. But yeah, I do love this so much. They've done a really good job with it. I'll show you inside in a minute. We'll just look at the figures first. Obviously, we've got Mushu. You can't have a Polly Pocket Mulan without Mushu. I can't remember who this is. It is Mulan's grandparent, I do believe. Is it her dad's mum? I can't remember. I need to watch the film now. Can't remember his name, but we all know who this is. Oh yes, Mulan's crush. And then of course, we have Mulan herself. Bless her. Let's move these guys to the side and let's have a look inside. That rhymed. Okay, so that opens up. I will show you properly in a second. I'm not quite sure what that does. Oh, that's it. Just that opens up. Hold up. So up here, it looks like... Does it? Hang on. Not quite sure on that. But yeah, we've got kind of like a hidey hole anyway. Kind of like a hidey hole up there. What's this? That doesn't open. I thought that opened. Yeah, some sort of maybe a bed or something. I haven't got a clue. Some stairs. Got a lot going on up there. I don't think, I remember my sister playing with this, but I don't think this was ever a favourite of mine. I do think they've done a good job with it, but it wasn't one that I was massively fussed on. You know when you want to play with your siblings' toys, this wasn't one of them toys that I wanted to pinch and play with. But still, it is a nice Polly Pocket. It's probably one of the least detailed ones, I think. We need to raise the camera for this one. This one was my sister's. This is the last one of my sister's. The next 2 are mine. I loved this one. This is obviously Winnie the Pooh. I'm going to show you the figures before we get round the whole tree house. So here we have Eeyore, bless him, and his head does move. This is really hard one-handed, but his head does move, look. Bless him. Here we have Tigger. This was my favourite, and still is, to be fair, but I think a lot of people's favourite's Tigger. He's just fun, loving and sweet. And then here we have Kanga and her little baby Roo. Winnie the Pooh himself, and he does actually have magnets on the ends of his hands because he does have a honey pot somewhere. Haven't come across it, but it'll be in the house somewhere. And it does stick to his hand magnetically, which is really cool. And then we've got Rabbit. Rabbit I do also love. I think he's lovely. And then Piglet. But yeah, the only one that I can't find is Owl. So I've had to move this back to show you how it opens up. Right. So it does open. Hopefully I showed you that well. I wasn't looking because I was concentrating on this. Oh, but this pulls out too. With a little bed in. So there is a lot going on there. We have got a bedroom. We have got some sort of sitting garden. Is that a garden area? That's a little chair there. We have got a seesaw at the top here that they can play on. In the top here, let me show you, there is like a honey pot and some seating around there and a nice fireplace. It looks like some balloons are up above the fireplace, but I'm not entirely sure. And then we've got a little play area this side with another bedroom up there. We've got a tyre swing that does actually move if I, yes it does. And you move it from this side, like so. But yeah, a lot going on. I do remember my sister playing with this one quite a lot, and it was one that I was quite jealous of because there's a lot going on, you have to admit. Okay guys, so the last one I am showing you, the second to last one I'm showing you is my Peter Pan one. I absolutely loved this one so much. There is quite a bit of detail, but it is quite a small one. But we've got a lot going on in there. As you can see, we've got a nice slide at the far right there that they can slide in on. into their tree house. I did love this one. I really did. The only problem is, guys, haven't been able to find all the characters at all. Now, this one, this here, right, Tinkerbell lived in there. I remember opening this on Christmas Day, and within the first hour, Tinkerbell had gone, unfortunately. So I didn't have Tinkerbell very long at all. I've not had her for a while. She's in a Hoover somewhere, probably. We have the crocodile. Oh, the crocodile here, if you move the wheel at the bottom, the boat moves forward and back and the crocodile's mouth moves, which I do think that was really, really clever of them to think of. And then I can't remember the little one's name. You've got Michael, John. Was this Michael? Yeah, of course it was, Michael and John. Oh, silly. Silly. You had Wendy, Michael and John, and I think this one was Michael. It's not focusing on him. He's so tiny, look, it's not, hang on. There we go. There's little John. Michael. Michael, it's Michael Suits. He's got his little teddy bear. Again, attention to detail on these Polly Pockets is amazing, considering how tiny they are. I do still have Hook. I did find Hook. This is Hook. And I have Wendy. Unfortunately, I cannot find John or Peter Pan. So I need to find those. They'll be in the house somewhere. But this is one that I did play with. Not a lot, but I did play with it and I did really love it. I was gutted that I lost Tinkerbell. Maybe that put me off it, I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of detail to it like the other ones. And there's glitter on it as well, which always excites me. Anyway, on to the final Polly Pocket before I show you a new version of Polly Pocket. And we're going to compare it. But this is last Polly Pocket I'm showing you is the biggest, I think. And it was a favourite of mine. Okay, just look at this beauty. It's a house, guys. It's a house. Now, let me open it up properly. Look at it! It's just amazing. So, there isn't a lot of things inside, but I will show you why, because there are things that you can put inside. It is quite dusty, this one. I thought I cleaned it. I did, but I didn't clean inside. Wow, sorry about the dust. So, yeah, we've got some bedrooms. I think there's, hang on. We've got a bunk bed there and a bed there. We've got a bed there. But this does come, one, with quite a few characters, but two, I have put a lot of characters in here that I don't know what Polly Pockets they belong to. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out everything and show you, because it's going to be absolutely ridiculous showing you everything individually. Okay, so inside we have quite a few little accessories. We've got a piano, we've got table and chairs with a parasol as well, which is really, really cool. We've got some gym equipment over here, including a very tiny exercise bike, which is so cool, or unicycle I think that is actually. We've got another table there, some exercise bikes, a violin, another table, the parasol, I know where that is, but I haven't got it out. There might be a few more items as well, but they all have their own little slots to fit in, like this, the lines at the bottom of this go into those holes there, things like that. So everywhere's got sort of its place. Then over here we have some accessories. These hats do actually fit their heads. They've got a handbag there, and I think this is actually meant to be some sort of skirt, because you do put them in it, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. And then we've got like a laundry basket here. This is what I meant. Now this dress skirt isn't actually meant to be on her. It has a hole like the other one, but these are all the figures we have. A lot of them do belong to this house, but I do know some of them don't, so I'm not 100% sure which ones. We've got three, if you can see, this one here. There are two more in this pile, exactly the same. So yeah, that does confuse me a little. But yeah, this was my last Polly Pocket that I wanted to show you of the vintage ones. God, I feel old, but I have had so much fun doing this, looking back at all my old Polly Pockets. But I'm now going to show you my newest one that I bought, because this has been filmed in 2 parts, 2 days. So I popped out last night and bought a new one, so I'm going to show you that now. Okay, excuse the lighting, I've had to just plonked it. Hang on, this might be better or not. I've not really made it any better. It's fine, you can see me and you're going to see the new Polly Pocket, so that's fine. I just wanted to say that my youngest actually last night, because obviously I took a break from filming this, I'm finishing it quite early this morning, he did go and play with some of the Polly Pockets because he saw them out, and I was like, oh, bring them in, I'll play with you. the ones that I'd already filmed. Anyway, so I went to Tesco last night and I bought one of the new style Polly Pockets. Well, I went to go look, it wasn't meant to buy, but they did have, I bought one of their smaller ones, you know, the ones that I seem to like, the ones that you can take out with you and travel around with you. Not that I'll do that as an adult, but I did get one of those. This was £6. And I don't think it was a bad price. I mean, I do think toys are rather expensive for what they are. They're very cheaply made these days. They're not how they used to be made. But I didn't think this was too bad for £6 because this will keep a child entertained for a while. It really, really will. And it's something they can carry around with them. And this is something that I loved as a child. And I don't think it's a bad price at all. It came with a little attachment here. So you can kind of use it as a key ring. It opens up. So you can attach it to your bag. And let's open her up inside. I'm just going to be careful because there is a tiny piece and I don't want to lose it like I did Tinkerbell. Okay, the tiny piece was a wand. Now, just by seeing that there is a wand in here, you're probably guessing why I picked this one. So you do get an owl and obviously your character with it. Let me show you how cute this is. So yes, it's not as detailed, but it is smaller than the ones I've got. So I think the detail inside of this is pretty cool for the size, if that makes sense. So you've got your owl and your person. Both do come off. I've just perched them in. We have got Cosmic behind here. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. And then we've got a cauldron, guys. We've got a cauldron. And it does kind of look a bit bathroomy in there, I think. And then you've got potions and everything this side. And on this side, there is books. So you can kind of hide the fact that you're a witch. But yeah, I thought it was really cute. But these are your new style Polly Pockets. The Polly Pockets, they still move the same. Like have that in the hips where you can bend them and things. So they haven't changed that sort of style. They do actually look, hang on. There is similarities, I think, in a way. The hands haven't changed. They're just a little bit bigger, I think, now. Just a little bit bigger, which I suppose is a good thing because we lose Tinkerbell, don't we? Because they're that small. But I don't think I did bad as a child, actually. I think I did very well. And yes, some of the characters are missing, but they were in the house. I need to re-find them. So yeah, I don't think it's that bad. I really, really don't think it's that bad. But I still prefer the old ones. There is a lot more detail. I know I've just said that they've not done bad because it is small. My son's just gone to school. That's why the house is shaking. He's just slammed the door. It's small, so they've got quite a lot of detail in it for it being really small. I don't think they've done bad at all, but there's just so much about the old ones. I don't know if it's because when I look at them, I remember, like, it all brings back, you know, all the memories flooding back of me playing with them and things. I don't know if it's just that or what. But I do like the old style Polly Pockets, I really, really do. You can buy them on eBay, but their prices, and some of them are ridiculous. Which they're going to be, they're old and you can't buy them anymore. And obviously it's what people do, isn't it? They're worth something because they're old. They should be in a museum. I should be in a museum. Why don't I just say that? But this video has been absolutely amazing to do. I've loved every minute of this video, seriously. It has took me back. When I was cleaning everything, I did a video for members. I was really excited and I had to talk to someone, so I did a video for members, just like slightly showing them and telling them what I was up to when I was filming this a few weeks ago, because we're in the future now. This video was filmed like 2.5 weeks in advance. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this and I really hope you have too. Again, I think I've said this somewhere in the video. Like I said, I've filmed this over 2 days. If you used to have Polly Pockets, let me know in the comments. Have you got any that I have got in the comments? If you got ones, did you have ones that I don't have? Let me know in the comments. And if you have them still that I don't have, please feel free to take pictures of them and send them on my social medias in a message, because I would love to see the ones, if you've got ones that I haven't got and you are able to show me. But yeah, I'm going to go because I don't know how long this video is going to be altogether. I'm assuming it's going to be quite long because I had a lot to show you. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. I love it when you do. Hang out with me in the comments so we can have a chit chat. Thank you again to my channel members. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Poppets.